Today is some kind of topic that will irritate some of my friends. I'm going to say how I plan to migrate a Ruby on Rails application to Clojure, right? Yeah, so yeah, like I was a person who worshipped Ruby on Rails, and yeah, but now I'm just worshipping Clojure. But tomorrow, I don't know, like whether there'll be a better language, I don't know. Or like I don't know whether I'll be replaced by AI. In fact, like I want myself to be replaced by AI because that's the way humanity can progress. Okay, so that's the thing. But yeah, I'll be telling my plans, how to migrate and all those stuff. But mostly it won't happen because look, it needs some investment, right? So that's the thing. So the application I plan to migrate is like this thing, this domain called u7.in. So that's the thing, and it is just a URL shortener with some additional features like you can have statistics, blah 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 blah, and all those stuff. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. And why I plan to migrate to Clojure? Look, I was a PHP developer, and then I just saw about Ruby, and I just thought, okay, look, at least let me write CGI applications like with Ruby. So that's the thing. And then it just turned out to be Ruby was so good and there was a framework and I just moved to it. So now in Ruby, I just see Clojure. I can just see the very same pattern. Like something is better. Like at the base, the language is better. So why not move? So that's the thing. And I have done some projects. Like one is like called Kanipan. Like it's just nothing but a command line calculator written in Clojure and it works really well, right? So that's the thing. And another one is Inji. Like I was asked to learn React and I did learn for a company, right? And then when I was learning, I didn't want to create a backend every time for every React app. So I just want a instant backend, and I wrote it in Clojure, and it worked really well, right? So that's the thing. Unfortunately, yeah, like that company fired me after I learned React. Okay, so that's the thing. So yeah, that's the price of loyalty you get. So okay, these both are in sync. Okay, yeah, this Excali draw tool is really good, right? Okay, okay, right. Yeah. That just proved to me Clojure is really good. And in fact, like now I'm just writing a distributed LinkedIn competitor. Okay, like these are all my pet projects, right? If you're interested in that, yeah, please do talk with me and how you can contribute. But yeah, that's what I'm just doing, right? Okay. So how I plan to migrate. So there is some controller, right? In Rails. So if you don't know Rails, mostly you won't understand this. Okay, so in Rails there is a thing called controller. To this controller, all requests come, right? So there will be many controllers, but yeah, depending on the path, a controller will be chosen, and an action also will be chosen. Action is the stuff that receives all the parameters, the URL parameters, or the parameters that has been put in post request, and it just what to say. And over here, you can just call some Ruby code. Okay, so what we are just doing is we need to take these parameters and send it to Ring application. That'll be running in some other server, or maybe in the same server in some other port, right? So that's the thing, right? The Ring application, what it'll do is like, okay, like then it'll just use the database and blah 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 and all those stuff, generate the HTML and send it back. Okay. So you can say, why not JSON? Look, using a JavaScript application in Ruby on Rails is a super anti-pattern. Rails is a full stack framework, and you've got very good view layer in that. So, but if you just convert that view layer just to a JSON and then once again build another view layer using React View or Angular or whatever, or Svelte or whatever, like you're not so intelligent. That's what I just feel, right? So that's the thing, right? But then, yeah, like why I'm just doing with this Clojure is like, yeah, because of these three things. That's what gave me the successful Kanipan and NG, and now I'm just doing alternative to LinkedIn. So why is like it's Ripple driven development? You know it works. Okay, so and it will work. Okay, so that's the thing. And test after development. So look, in Ripple, you just give some parameters and you just test it. So you're iteratively testing each and everything, right? So that's the thing. So now writing tests become really easy. So once you have just developed, you just take that what you've just put it in Ripple and just put it as a test. That's it. So getting like 100% coverage is very easy. Like and And definitely, Clojure is not bloated with object-oriented programming, which what to say is a huge nuisance in Ruby on Rails. Ruby on Rails applications grows very quickly, and oops stands in its way. Okay, like even in my last company, like things were just wrapped in classes, and that was wrapped in another class, and it was just like huge Russian doll of stuff. Okay, so that's the thing, and yeah, like this hiccup, I just like this hiccup very much. Okay, so I am using hiccup to generate some HTML these days, and it looks very very small, right? So the code looks very very small, and I'm very very happy with it, right? So that's the thing. So how it's going to be like? So initially, Rails is going to play a major part, right? So that's the thing, and only a small business logic will be done by my ring, and yeah, of course, these both will be connected to a database, right? So that's the thing, right? So that's how it's going to be, and yeah, nothing can be done because it's uh, Rails app. Okay, so then yeah, this ring stuff is going to grow and grow. It's going to accumulate business logic and views. Okay, so while the Rails has authorization and it will talk to the browser, right? So, but yeah, what is my plan to migrate? Okay, so that's the thing. So my plan to migrate is this: like I will always start with the easiest. Okay, so and that's how I just start. It's not like okay, some logic is complex in Rails and let me just migrate to Ring. Okay, so no, I'll start with the easiest and I'll just add complexity later because look, if you don't have initial success, you won't feel like doing it. Right? So and then yeah, I just want to test 100% of the business logic. That's far easier to do in Clojure than in what to say. Rails or Ruby or whatever it is. Okay, so finally, what will happen is yeah, this Ring application will grow so big, like you can just take off Rails. Okay, so that's the thing, and it'll have the business logic views, authorization, and it'll also talk to the browser. As simple as that. Okay, saying things is simple, but yeah, doing real stuff is tough. Okay, so that's how I just plan to migrate. Okay, so yeah, like I hope you just like this video. Anyway, like